Sheriff Jim Hammond went in front of the Hamilton County Commission to ask for more funds for his budget.
What he got was close to a Lee Corso reference. Not so fast, my friend. News 12 Scott Coral is live at the Silverdale Detention Center with more. Scott.
Sheriff Jim Hammond doesn't hide that Silverdale Detention Center is a dangerous place. It's why, though, he's asking for $6.5 million for his 2023 budget, and that's to keep and hire more officers to work here at the jail.
In our case, with 1,100 inmates, it most likely is the most dangerous piece of real estate.
Sheriff Jim Hammond spoke to the county commissioners this afternoon, using that line as why he wants to add a little more than $6.5 million to his 2023 budget. He says corrections officers should be paid far more for their line of work than, say, fast food workers.
Personally, I think they ought to be paid twice what they're paid to be a correctional officer. Because at the end of the day, it's all going to come down to what risk is a man willing to take and what compensation will he accept to be able to do the job.
There's no question that we need to compensate our sheriff's deputies in a dignified way, but we need to dignify, our approach to using taxpayer dollars at every opportunity. And this is one of those, I believe.
David Sharp looked into the 2022 budget for the sheriff's office and found that there's almost $8.4 million that's just waiting for a purpose.
When you hear there's $8 million not being used currently in the sheriff's office and he asks for more money, that's concerning to me. And we need to prioritize, no question.
Hammond told the commission that there were 10 less deputies to end the year than what he started with. Most of that due to the dangers of working at Silverdale. While most of the commissioners say the officers should be paid fairly, the question is how to do it.
When the last day of the fiscal year is over, any money that was in my budget goes back to the county anyhow. But your problem is if they borrow from Peter to pay Paul, next year there's nothing to borrow from. So guess what has to happen? All you're doing is kicking the can down the road.
Now, no vote was taken on the budget today. If Sheriff Hammond can't get what he wants, that $6.5 million budget hike, a tax hike could loom over taxpayers just to get that funded. At the Silverdale Detention Center, Scott Coral, News 12 Now.